Hello, please hold. Well, good day or something. Who do we have in the chat? We have Peter saying good morning. Well, good morning to you, to Peter. Who do we have? Jens says good day, and Bowie says hello, everyone. Well, hello to you. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. What do we have? What I should probably. Light is way too bright. I need to change the lights. Hey Google, tell us a joke.
What do you call a caveman's fart? A blast from the past.
Exactly so. Booby says, hey, hey. Okay. Okay. So this is the warning. They are a wonderful Mexican hard rock slash punk rock band. They're three sisters, three wonderful sisters. Daniela, 22, Paulina, 20, and Alejandra, 17. She'll be and 18 towards the end of the year. I highly recommend checking out their music. They worth your while. How are we doing today in the chat? Peter, Jens, Bowie, how are you doing? I'm doing somewhat fine. I'm tired, but that is to be expected. So, I had an interesting day at work today, but that's it about that. Okay, I might or might not have the autofocus on again, due to some curious reason, because I thought I turned it off. Why is it always on? Come on. I thought I turned it off, but here it is. Okay, nope. No. Nope. Not that one. Okay, here we are. Yes. I think. I'm sorry that I have to do this on the fly because otherwise it just looks absolutely horrendous. Okay. Autofocus. Go fuck yourself. Okay. Boo is doing okay, and Jens, feeling good. Got my booster yesterday. Would that be the second or the third? I got my third back, third shot. 2 months ago, just under just under a month, maybe a month ago, month or month and a half. That's just a change. Okay, you got your third. Okay, I got my third last month, maybe a month or so ago. I got a horrible when I got the first one. It was just absolutely horrendous because my my shoulder hurt. It was a combination of my work as well. My work at the time was very physical, and luckily fortunately I don't work in that unit anymore because that was not good for my health, working in that unit. But here I am. Okay, so Karens. Karens are what we are talking here today. Okay, and I think, what do we know about Karens? Karens are typically, well, Karen is a woman's name, so the first Karen was an American woman who was a woo peddler. So an entitled cunt, to be quite frankly, a cunt. Okay. Bowie says the children. What children? What children are we talking about? I've never actually worked with children. The Karens are the ladies who are self-entitled cunts and anti-vaxxers, anti-maskers, etc., etc. So I don't quite understand why you got the children into this, Bowie. Yeah, I don't get it. So I'm sorry. I kind of lost you there. Karens are basically children in adult bodies. Yes, mostly teenagers. Teenagers in adult bodies. Okay. So let's get let's get some Karens up on the screen. Top that. Okay. Oh, by the way, this just reminded me. I glanced at the my desk. This is Stefan. For those who did not know, this is Stefan. He's my co-host. He lives on a watering can there, and this is Batty. Fluffy little thing. Okay. I'm sorry, I had to fix my camera. There's something that. Okay. Okay. And let us just video. Okay, so let's go with let's get into the first video, shall we? Because we need to talk about several Karens. Okay.
Are the most entitled Karens of all time. Let's begin. This Karen had an appointment with.
Hear him. Get him on the phone. He has to send me in written writing, so I want to see your policy.
You shouldn't be in the building without a mask either.
I can do what I want.
No,
I'm
you
free.
can't.
It's not a law.
Medical office.
It's not a law.
This is a medical law.
No, it's a dental office.
Okay, so a group of friends were at the lake and they were on their jet skis together.
Yeah. It's not a law. It's not a law. Oh, come on, you fucking cunt.
And apparently they splashed some water on this Karen couple. The couple flagged them down and confronted them on the shore, making all sorts of accusations and threats towards them. When the husband got off his jet ski, took off his glasses and tried to fight them all. Things had escalated quickly as this group of friends believed they didn't do anything wrong. Let's have a look.
Apparently not.
No, it works, and you're in for it, mate. You're in for it. So
What did I do?
Oh, you jumped on your ski when you seen us, come and gave us a whop, and then took off like a card that you are.
He's on your ski cruise. Take a photo of him. He's not allowed on your property.
Yeah.
I'm on this day. This day is down the river all every day.
Then why did you come in here? Like, I'm not trying to annoy you or anything.
Why what? Excuse me? Why did I come in here?
Yeah.
Do you realize one thing? These two are doing what they do to minors. Apparently, these boys here, they are throwing their tantrum on, are apparently minors. Yeah. So they're bitching to minors. Louis says, caution, Karens are notorious for throwing tantrums like children. Peter says they are the reason that COVID has lasted for so long. Yeah.
Just like
Sorry?
you are.
Is it your place?
Do you
It's a waterway, you
understand? It's the waterways, you little face.
Come on, let's have a go. Who wants to go first? Hold them. Come on, you want to all crack it?
Leaving this lady to stand just like everybody else. This lady then went on a huge tirade about it, calling out literally everybody and had a very entitled mindset. Let's have a look.
It's gonna be a gentleman. Show me. Show me which one of you is gonna be a gentleman. Show me. Are there no gentlemen left in this? Are there no ladies left in this world?
They're kids.
Move out of the way. No, don't touch me.
This is what happens when you're being nice.
Move. I have a right not to be touched. And you have the space to move. Get out of the way. Which one are you gonna be?
By the way, you do not have the right to be left alone. Mind you, this sort of a person would be one of those people that actually would resist medical stuff by throwing a violent tantrum. I don't want this treatment. I know I'm entitled to this treatment and not this what you're doing. And then they just smack nurses and doctors. So yeah, she does, but others don't. But others do not. So what the fuck? Come on.
Be a gentleman. Which one are you gonna be a gentleman? Which one? Which one? You have the space to move by. Why? Why are you not moving? Why? Why are you not being a gentleman? Why? Why? Why are you not being a gentleman to me? What did I do to you that I caused you to not be a gentleman to me? I don't even know you. I don't even know you. I don't know you. Move out of the way.
Fucker. Yeah.
You want to go by? Look, you touched. Go ahead, man. You're new.
This angry customer wasn't following the store rules and he was asked to leave.
But yeah, there's a male Karen as well. Just for your information, you know, they are just as bad as what. Oh, fuck
Instead of doing that though, he decided to continue shopping and inevitably had his cart snatched from him. This sent this male Karen into a total meltdown when he started screaming and abusing the employee who had asked him to leave, stating that he wasn't doing anything wrong and he didn't think they had any legal grounds to deny him service, and for this reason tried to avoid them and ignore them and continue shopping.
Okay.
Let's have a look.
Leave me alone! Stop touching me! Don't touch me! Get away from me! Get away from me!
He would do the same thing to police officers. That there's Google said that there's this idiot. Yes, precisely.
You need to leave right now. Don't hold it so close to your job. Put it on. There you go. Thank you.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of use for that. Yeah, there we go.
Let go of my card! No! Let go of my card!
Google
Let
says-
go of my card! Get it out of my face! Get the out of my face! Get go of my card! Get the out of here!
You need to back up.
No, you need to back up.
No, I work here. I have every right to be here.
Hi.
You need to leave.
Time to go. It's time to go.
You need to leave.
Outside now.
Yeah, how I predict he's going. This male Karen, the guy in the bluish shirt is going to assault the security, and this is he is a fucking idiot. Ding.
Outside now. Outside now. Outside, go. Go.
Oh,
Go. I know you're coming with me. Go.
now he believes says what the
Okay, so this lady had walked into a
what the
burger.
guy has to say, not the male security guard gets him to go out, but he just, yeah, but not the lady who actually worked
A
there.
shop, and she was denied service instantly. The reason being is the store owner didn't agree with how she presented herself and thought that she was satanic, so he denied her service. He then went on to scream at her.
Satanic. This is something new. This is something I actually haven't heard before. Satanic. Come on. You can do better than that.
And abuse her and accuse her of all of these outrageous claims.
Oh, by the way, there's a pastor. I think it's Greg Locke, the guy who I talked about, who was burning books. Now he has come up with a fear-mongering fire and brimstone sermon that he is going to expose and dox witches in his own church, or in his own church slash what do you call it, the congregation. His own church and congregation has witches in it, and he's going to expose and dox them. What? Like, I just. This is the. Where do I have it? Yeah. Okay, I think. Yeah. Okay. This is 2 days ago.
Just watch.
We got first and last names of 6 witches that are in our church. And you know what's strange? 3 of you are in this room right now.
There we go.
3 of you in the room right now. You better look in my eyeballs. We ain't afraid of you, you stinking witch. You devil-worshiping Satanist witch. We cast you out in the name of Jesus Christ. We break your spells. We break your curse. We got your first name.
Come on. Seriously. And this is the same guy who did this. This is the same guy same guy in his congregation. Okay? Yeah, so Bowie says Peter libel and says libel and slander. Bowie says another idiot stupid in the stereo, and I hate this jackass. Many people do, and many people hate Pastor Steve Anderson too. I haven't heard. Is it still? By the way, is Pastor Steve Anderson still doing his shit? I don't think I've heard of him in a good while. Is he still doing his slandering? People like him are the reason others buy guns. Yeah, could be. But does anyone know, is Pastor Steve Anderson still doing his shit? I might as well just check if I wanted to. Oops. I could have looked it up, but Stephen Lee Anderson, what? He's 40, only 40 years old. Faithful Word Baptist Church. Right. What? His father of 10. Right. He's one of America's most controversial preachers. But is he doing still? Is Steve Anderson still doing his thing? Please, I don't want to waste too much time on this guy. So, Peter says, why would anyone follow him? Because people are gullible idiots. There are people who cannot function without a cult. They perhaps are born into one, like Mormons, Amish, Jehovah's Witnesses, and if they figure out that it's bullshit, they get out, but they are lost without a cause, and they then eventually buy into some other bullshit because they can't live without the street. So they cannot live without someone telling them what to do. They cannot live without someone else telling them how to speak, how to dress, what to eat, what to think, how to read, in which way you should read books, which TV shows or channels you're supposed to watch and what not, what you're supposed to vote, who you're supposed to vote for. Bowie says the same reason Nazis followed Hitler. Yes, precisely. A charismatic leader who convinces them of the cause, at least the core sort of core, like the central core of the cult, the organization or the church, and others will tag along. For example, in 1930s and in the Third Reich, a lot of people was just members of the party because they had to. They had to be a member of the party, but they didn't necessarily support the cause that the party stood up for. But they just had to, be a member so they could live the relative normality of their lives. Have their businesses, go, work whatever they want, etc., etc. Peter says, ironic that Americans are most religious and still claim they want their freedoms. Yes, they are the most shackled. They're in shackles. They are imprisoned. They are imprisoned in their religion, their religious dogma. The Salem witch trials is stupidity in its finest. Yes. Look, why do you think most of the witches or the most of the people convicted in Salem in the Salem witch trials and the medieval witch trials in Europe, why were so many of them women? There were men, of course, but most of them were women. They were free-thinking women. We all know there is no such thing as witchcraft and wizardry. But back in the day, they did believe that such things did exist or do exist, and some apparently Pastor Locke still believes that witches do exist, and it's 2022. But they were free-thinking women, free-thinking, independent women. Most of the time, it was because of mold. Yeah, well, it's the Salem witch trial is a peculiar thing because it's different from the European witch trials, because it was hysteria more than anything else. The witch trials, it was hysteria. It was religion based. It was Bible based or religious dogma based in Europe, but it was just a few months, and those in Europe it lasted for it was a length. The length was a span of, I think, a few years. It lasted for a few years in Europe, but in Salem it was just a few months, and most of those were. Peter, I don't want. Could you please? Could you please, Peter? Actually, don't. I'll handle this myself. I'll handle this myself. I'll handle this myself. It's gone. Okay. Peter says lack of education didn't help either. Yes, that is correct, because ignorance is bliss. The less you know, ignorance is bliss. All else says that. Okay. Let's. By the way, I've had a few subscribers coming in past few days. I've had I think three new subscribers within a month, so that's something new, and it's nice. It's nice, and my shared video seems to be doing quite okay. Okay, so I think we should continue. Yeah, but anyway, the Salem witch trial, some of those convictions were reversed, or apologies were given, I think. Anyway, let's. I don't want to give any more time for Mr. Locke here, but that I have to. Okay, let's go.
Flames, all because of what she was wearing. Let's have a look.
Tape all you want. God bless you, you moron. Yeah, there's your tape away, girl. Tape away. Yeah. God bless you and Satan, lady. Yeah. God bless Jesus Christ. You want to get out of my building. Yeah. Darren told me who you really were.
And I talked to Darren.
Oh, yeah. And so did I. So did I.
Tom?
Wow. Wow.
Out of my building. Call the cops. Don't get out of here. Get the out of here.
Wow. That is what religion does. So much. They claim that Christianity is a religion of love, but this here does this look like a religion of love? No, at least I don't think so.
Oh my! In the name of Jesus Christ, you demonic!
Wow. Right.
You think I'm a threat? Because if I was white, you probably wouldn't call the cops. Call the cops. Tell him it's a black male. He's about 5'7". I know. Black male, 5'7". Heavy set. heavyset build. No, I'm talking loud. I'm not yelling. I'm talking loud so you can hear me. So I don't want to get you. No, I'm not approaching you. I'm staying a distance away. But I want you to give the police the correct.
Okay, so this lady went to park into this parking bay and she was stopped by this Karen because apparently she had claimed the spot even though she didn't have her car there yet. This Karen was waiting for her husband to pull the car around and take the spot, but the problem was this group of friends were already halfway into the parking spot and they had just as much right to this spot as this Karen. This Karen wasn't happy with this though and started arguing with them and got confrontational, claiming that if they don't move their vehicle immediately, she would call the authorities. Let's have a look.
Today, Charles.
No, we have a
You have what?
baby. We have a lot of important things.
You don't know what we have.
Being entitled and get in your
You,
car and
I'm in my car.
At a completely random time. The gentleman was not very happy about this, and when he confronted them, they backpedaled pretty quickly, stating that it should be a privilege that somebody who drives a Jaguar wants to inspect their house. Let's have a look.
Think you guys are cute?
have fun, you little asshole. Go away. Goodbye.
What do we have over here? Scared of your license plate?
You can go lick it. You do that very well, I can tell.
Well, you're being recorded right now. Can you have a child in your car?
Yes, I sure do. Because I can do that. Because I've got
Wow.
Wow.
Let me tell you one thing I know. Somebody trying to sell their home doesn't drive away a buyer driving a Jag.
HEW 902.
Yeah.
I don't want your money. Get in your car, drive off.
We'll drive away when we're good and ready.
Exactly.
Well, right now you're blocking my means of exit.
Good.
Who we said Karen's preach the religion on people as well. Yes, saying it's the Christianity I met when growing up. Pray and obey. Exactly. Karens are racist shit, as shit, says Bowie precisely. Yes, that they are.
You are threatening me. I have better things to do than deal with this. Just, you need to, you need to leave us alone. Well, yeah, now you're trying to cover your...
What the fuck is their problem anyway?
No, stop being so... That's not being nice.
You.
Black. You're not...
You're right. Yeah.
You don't even know? Exactly.
Okay, I need to get this one first, then.
I just can't park on the street. I'm waiting for the homeowners.
You need to go wherever you're supposed to be and park.
So if there's
get off of this street, it's not a public street.
Then call the police.
I appreciate you not talking to my wife like you talked to her.
If she was rude, I was rude back. You're from Texas, me as well.
You take this truck and you go to wherever you're going to be going because this is private property.
Call the police then.
You got it.
This Karen expresses her distaste towards her own son's to-be wife at their wedding. Imagine being in this situation for just a second. God help her son.
And I can't wait for that.
You're not gonna say my son is flawed.
You can leave. No, I don't have to leave. That dress you're wearing, we paid for.
Let's calm down.
You're not gonna ruin my day. You are not gonna say my son has flaws.
Wow.
Everybody has flaws, and that's why I love them. You can leave, Judy. Like you don't have flaws.
You can leave.
You can get out of my wedding now. I'm not leaving. That dress you're wearing, I paid for. Try it, and I'll have you arrested. Tony, get her out of here. This is not right.
This is not.
This Karen forgot that she didn't own this property and parked her new neighbor's car in, stopping her from getting to work.
Please get.
I already told you why.
There's a spot right there you could park in. And do you live here?
Who the f are you?
I live here.
Somebody who lives here. Who is the same?
What? I need to get in my car and get to a job, and
You don't have to treat me like this. I
You-
didn't do anything to you. So
You
what?
did too. You parked her in.
Oh, and I'm really hurting her.
Yes, I need to get to my. I have responsibilities I need to get to.
Karens do not have responsibilities, or they think, but they don't.
This is my parking spot.
No, it's not.
I signed a lease here. They said you can park right there.
No, they didn't.
Were you there?
When she signed the lease.
Why are you yelling at me too? Who the f are you?
Somebody she asked to help her.
Good.
Yeah, okay. I can't take this shit anymore. Yeah. Yeah, Booby says, oh no, idiotic mother-in-law. Yeah. At least I have decent, at least my in-laws are decent people. How do you even, no, doesn't matter who, even whenever I have kids, I'm not gonna even, and it doesn't matter whether or not I may or may not like the spouse. I would never do that because that's just so just derogatory. Okay, I don't get it. Okay, just. I came across a Karen recently, not so long ago, and she was no different from these Karens we just saw. I think there are certain type. If you haven't noticed, well, you probably have, but a lot of these Karens are white straight cis women. American white cis straight women, and some are men, but they share these white cis straight and religious most of the time. Have you ever seen an atheist, an outspoken atheist, an outspoken atheist gay person or a trans person or a person of color go on these rants or be Karens? Yeah, me neither. Me neither. Apparently, it's the white privileged fundamentalist Christian Americans, white straight cis Americans typically, or there are Karens elsewhere, but white cis straight religious. I have, as I said, I've never seen a person. Probably there are, but I've never seen or heard of a. Sadly, there are black Karens. Okay, there are black Karens. Okay, well, Doctor Who. I think. Therefore, I am. I don't think. I remember seeing a Doctor Who on my chats before. Welcome, Doctor Who. I hope you stay. I hope Doctor Who says, I know you. Uh-huh. That's interesting. Anyway, right. People, that happens sometimes. Agree to disagree. Yes, I've been. Ooh, creaky. Yes, agree to disagree. Yes, I've been on there. I've been on agree to disagree. But that was quite a while ago. It's been quite a while. It's been a year and a half, I think, since I was on Agree to Disagree. I think it was a Small World. Yes, indeed. You never forget people. That's interesting. Booby says there are also Asian Karens. Interesting. Oh, probably there are, but the ones that I've seen are just predominantly white. Anyway, I've been yes. Agree to disagree. I was there in. I I was there in late May of 2020, and then in later that summer, I think was in July. As a moderator, I was debating on agree to disagree about whether or not there are more than two genders and biological sexes, or even arguing that there is no binary, that the binary is an illusion, which I think there is no absolute binary. I talked about this on my channel. Karens, most Karens would probably disagree with me on this particular. Excuse me. Yes, would probably disagree with me on this particular matter, but that's how it goes. But how have you been, dear Doctor Who, whoever you are? How have you been since the last time you encountered me? I hope you have been doing well. I have been doing somewhat well, given it's a pandemic. Anyway, do we have any? Oh, by the way, Doctor Who, I am not sure how familiar you are with my content, but if there are any, you can, after this stream or whenever you choose to leave. Sorry, I didn't hear you. How have I been since? How long? How have you been since the last time you saw this pretty face, or we had the last encounter? How have you been since we had the last encounter? Booby says, I see the haunted computer hasn't acted up. Not today. Not today, not, well, at least not yet. But who knows? Anyway, Doctor Who, I do not know how familiar you are with my content, but Doctor Who says, I'll be honest, I go around streams invading with all the doctors. I randomly came in here, but when I noticed who you are, I didn't do it. What do you mean invading with all streams invading with the other doctors? Oh. Mm-hmm. So it seems, and the Cybermen, well, it looks like there are, well, according to what I can see, I have 5 concurrent viewers, so one of them is Bowie, Peter, and Jens, so there are probably two others. Doctor Who and someone else, concurrent viewers, so. Then I make videos of it, but I paused this time. Is that so? Well, I think it would be fair to assume that there would have been a lot more traffic in my chats and so forth, but this is getting interesting. This chat or this live stream, I didn't expect this, but Doctor Who and perhaps the other doctors as well. Well, Doctor Who. Now that you've been the first Doctor to make yourself known, if you'd 10th Doctor. Yeah. Okay. So Doctor Who, if go check out my content, and if there's anything you like in particular, go and give me a comment on said video. This is my 119th, so there's quite a bit to go through. But if there's a topic you wish to comment on my videos, you don't have to watch the entire things. But if you have any ideas, suggestions, etc., etc., and my email is available. My channel email address is available for everyone. Obviously, you can send me email suggestions, topics, etc., etc. And if someone wishes to debate me on one of the topics that I typically go through on my channel, mainly the conversion therapy, gender diversity, diversity of biological sex, etc. These 3 topics mainly. If you or someone else happens to disagree with me, I have platform. I have an agreement. I've made an arrangement with a neutral third-party channel where we can hop onto for a debate. So it's an open invitation to everyone. Anyway, Bowie says, yes, watch away, doctors, and all the doctors are obviously feel free to subscribe and like my video, all my videos for that matter. And I have also PayPal and Patreon. For now I have one patron, that is Flems. Flems is a very nice person. You stopped, okay, whatever. Okay, fine. You do you, okay? Anyway, I have Patreon, PayPal, check, and Doctor Who for you. I have the playlist links. Down there are of course my links for my Discord servers, my channel Discord, as well as the LGBT plus safe space. Trust me, you don't want them all to. It's not allowed. YouTube will not like it. Okay, in that case, I encourage I don't. Okay, well, I don't encourage spamming. Don't spam. Don't spam. At least on my channel, don't spam. I don't like spam. Not even the stuff you find in the tin cans. But some like spam, some don't. Fine. Okay. But then links are in the description box. Go check them out. Playlists, email, PayPal, Patreon, Discord, all the shizzle. And I will see you. I've been babbling on for whatever. Who says Karens don't know science? No, they do not. Absolutely, they do not. Okay, but I've been babbling on for well over 50 minutes now, and I've had a long day at work and such. So, and I think it's time for me to go. And this is Stefan, once again, my co-host, and Bertil, Moomin ancestor, once again. Okay. Doctor Who says, see you later, thanks for the company. I will be, I stream on Mondays and Fridays. So Mondays and Fridays, 9 p.m. 9 p.m. UK time. So I hope to see you, Doctor Who. I hope to see you, Bowie, Peter, and all the viewers on my channel Discord later on, and of course on the Monday stream 9 p.m. in the chat. Until then, see you later.